assume that the Balkan knows that Brenda killed his son. And he's not going to let up, and he's not going to keep sending an endless amount of guys to grab her.
He's going to switch it up. He's going to try a different approach.
And we have no idea what that's going to be. But you do understand that the situation is going to get worse.
Yeah.
So if you're holding back information, it could cost Brenda her life. Did anything else happen between the two of you I should know about?
Motivated as you are to end this Balkan mess, maybe even more so considering everything I've got to hide. But I don't want to put Brenda in any more jeopardy.
Yeah, but Brenda's always been volatile. And the harder she tries to cover something, the bigger the risk she'll lose it completely.
Lose what completely?
What, she didn't tell you that her mother had mental problems?
No.
Brenda and Sonny were supposed to get married.
Yeah, and he left her at the altar?
Yeah, and within 3 months she had a nervous breakdown. She had to be hospitalized. I married her because she thought she was going to go crazy.
She wanted you to take care of her?
No, she wanted me to put her in an institution where she wouldn't be a burden to anybody. She's not exactly confident in her own sanity. She breaks easily.
So what you're saying is if she tells the wrong person about Alexander, I could be facing criminal charges, lose my badge, all that stuff.
Right, and if she felt responsible for doing that, it would wreck her.
How do we proceed?
I don't know. We'll just have to wait for Spinelli to download all that information from the Balkan's man's cell phone. But in the meantime, you and Brenda need to talk. You need to get your story straight before somebody figures out what really happened in 2007.
Talk to Brenda about this. It'd be added pressure. Maybe it's best to leave her out of this.
No, you have to make sure you and Brenda's stories match. Okay, I'm not saying it has to be true, but it has to be consistent.
Oh, I'm touched. Yeah, what are you looking out for me now?
No, I'm looking out for Brenda and Michael.
Yeah.
You know, but I have to say that you were stand-up when we went after Franco.
No.
But that doesn't negate turning in Michael.
Thanks. I think.
Yo.
That went better than expected.
Free and clear of anything that has to do with Johnny's car bomb. No matter, I gotta tell you, no matter how many times I go through that, it's always
It doesn't get easier, so congratulations. I'm sorry I wasn't more available.
Well, you were protecting Brenda, that's important. The only person who had the power to keep me out of prison was Claire. She, look, I'd be in lockup, waiting for trial if it wasn't for her.
What happened, exactly?
Ronnie DeMessico, he didn't go through the proper procedure to get the evidence against me.
What's Diane call that, fruit of the poison tree?
Yeah, not admissible in court.
Guy's an idiot.
But it would have worked if Claire hadn't basically torched her career, which I don't like at all. Feds thought that they had a slam dunk against me. So I did the best thing for Claire, which I told her it's best that I don't see her at all.
That couldn't have been easy.
No. But I gotta tell you something, I'm gonna miss the hell out of her. Already now, I started to have feelings for Claire. She was great. I mean, she's sweet on the inside, tough on the outside, smart, funny. I felt good when I was with her.
Yeah, I saw that.
When she let me in, she gave me all of herself, all of who she is. I didn't have to, if I'd ask her a question or anything, or she would tell me how she felt right away. I didn't have to pry it out of her. She didn't get defensive. What am I trying to say? I don't know. We just felt like, the ground wasn't going to crumble under my feet when I was with her.
That's good. It's important to know where you stand.
I know what you're thinking. Don't think I don't know what you're thinking. That she's a fad and I shouldn't got involved with her in the first place.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's a risk, but there's a lot of risks. Brenda, she always says that she was crazy when we were together, but so was I. I mean, I was addicted. I'd have died in Brenda's arms any night of the week. I don't want those extremes anymore, okay? I don't want it. I don't want the love and the pain and the anger and the whole ups and downs. One minute you think it's the greatest thing in the world, and then the next minute, you know, it's like a glass shattering on the ground. I don't want that for Brenda, and I don't want that for me.
She's okay, you know, a little ragged after 2 shootouts.
So what's the latest on the Balkan?
Balkan, well, he's not going to keep sending guys because his guys keep dying. So he's going to have to change things up.
Which means Brenda's in more danger. It would help to know why this guy is after Brenda. Has she said anything to you?
Yes, and that's why I know that he's not going away.
What's the story?
I can't say.
Why not?
Brenda asked me not to tell anyone.
Sure.